Hey guys, Monochrome here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Genuinely good to have you. Today, we're taking a look at a bit of an unusual flashlight design. This is the 511 EDC 2 AAA model. And as you can see, yes, it does look quite a bit unusual. You do get a spring steel carry clip, which happens to be one position only. And not sure if you can see that, but if you want to take the carry clip off, yeah, that's going to be a bit of a headache with those tiny screws. Now you're probably wondering, but no, that's not a tail cap switch. And no, the bezel does not rotate to turn this flashlight on. There's actually a switch right here underneath the bezel that you can hit with either your index finger or your thumb. Now this little guy got quite a bit going on. The bezel is polymer. This section here, polymer plastic. On the bottom of this spring steel carry clip, again, polymer plastic. This latch right here, just that portion of the latch, polymer plastic. The top portion here, yeah, that's, well, it feels like plastic with an rubberized overlay, and then the rest of the flashlight is rubberized. So quite a bit going on. And yeah, one output, 127 rated lumens. As usual, guys, specs in the description box below. Be sure to check that out when the video is over. One of the things, though, that I really do like about this little 2 AAA flashlight, and the batteries go side to side. But the one thing I really like about this, most modern day flashlights nowadays are 1 meter impact resistant, which is basically 3 feet. This, 2 meters, or basically 6 feet. Now, I think, unfortunately, that the 2 meter rating might not include the latch. Because here's the thing, I don't normally read reviews before I purchase a flashlight. I'll purchase it, I'll EDC it for at least a couple of weeks every single day, use it every day. Usually longer though. And I'll determine for myself if there's an issue. Well, I read one review of an individual who bought this off of the 511 official website, and he said that after a couple of times opening and closing this plastic latch in order to swap out fresh alkaline batteries, the latch broke. And when he contacted 511, oh yeah, they stood by their product. They sent him a brand new one, and after about 3 battery changes, I believe, so the first one 2, the next one 3, the latch broke again. So he contacted 511 and he said, you know what, you guys have a conventional 1 AAA model. Just send me that one as the replacement. And they did. But I was curious. I wanted to see if this latch seems as fragile as it is. And yeah, it does seem fragile. Here's the latch. Again, not metal, polymer plastic latch. Undo that. There we go. There's the latch. That's as far as it goes. And there are the two batteries inside. So the battery that corresponds with the bezel, that goes in positive side down. And the next one has to go positive side up. Now, this is not the sort of flashlight you would use in an emergency situation. You're using it, the batteries die on you, maybe you have a replacement pair of batteries, it's dark as hell, you reach for them, and all you have to do, well, it would have been better if both of these batteries went in one way, because that way you could feel for the nipple on the end of the battery and put that in, feel for the nipple on the end of the other battery and put that in by feel alone. But in total darkness, yeah, they go in two different ways. Now, I don't know if this light has reverse polarity protection. I'm not sure about that. So, yeah, this is not the sort of flashlight where you can change the batteries by feel in the dark if you needed to. But then again, this is an EDC light, not a tactical one, even though it's available from 511. With the batteries removed, and yeah, you have to push this a little bit further down, try not to break the latch. Not sure if you guys can see that, probably not. Oh, it's on this side. Yeah, there's a tiny diagram right there that shows how the batteries are supposed to go in. I wish that was a little bit bigger, just a little bit. But yeah, let's just pop these back in. Close the latch. Oh, a little bit of contact. Okay. There we go. And it does snap shut, but again, I can see how this wouldn't last very long. Yeah. A latch that is entirely plastic polymer, I mean, it's plastic. It's not something that's going to last you for years with regular battery changes if this really is an EDC light of yours. So, yeah, I can see what that reviewer was talking about. And indeed, 511 does offer a more conventional single AAA battery flashlight along with a more conventional 2 AAA pen light. Again, here's the switch, nice and rubberized. That's not plastic, that's rubber. So that's one advantage. And this plastic part here, that checkering is functional. I mean, you do see the logo, the word EDC, but that checkering is functional. And this rubberized portion, top and bottom on the sides, very functional. The clip only makes contact with the plastic, so this is not going to rub against your pocket seam with the rubberized portion. So that's a nice touch. As for the type of beam you can expect out of this thing, well, if you're looking for an extremely compact flashlight that offers at least a decent level of throw, no, sorry. Flood, that's all you get. You get flood, you're not going to get throw. Not even a good amount of throw, not really. No. This is definitely flood when it comes to the beam. But if that's what you're after, hey, this might be a good choice. Might. Just keep in mind this one weakness regarding the latch for battery changes. But yeah, the other unfortunate thing with the beam is that there is a hint of angry blue in the tint. Yeah, there's a hint of angry blue in the tint. Now, the LED, that is a CREE XP-G3 LED. Honestly, I'm personally less concerned with what an LED is called and more concerned with how it performs. And this LED, unfortunately, does give off just a bit of angry blue tint when you've got it switched on. And also, there's a little something wrong with the switch. If someone picks this up, unless someone tells them, hey, it's single mode only, 127 lumens, they're going to think there's a lower output, because there have been times I've pressed the switch, it'll turn on, there's my camera adjusting for the output, and then when I press it again, especially if I press it a little too quickly, okay, not sure if you guys just saw that. For a tiny split second, it seemed to kick down into a lower output as it was switching off. Now, it doesn't happen all the time on my example, but yes, it does happen sometimes. Usually, when I'm quickly switching the light off, if I go a little too quickly with this rubberized switch, it will seem just for a split second to kick down to a lower output as the light is switching itself off. But rest assured, this is one mode only one. But it seems to have a hidden lower setting, but no. It seems to, but no. Overall, here's the thing, guys. This flashlight, on a personal basis, I like it. You can't help what you like. And on a personal basis, I really like this flashlight. It's short, it's compact, it gives you an excellent grip, like absolutely excellent, thanks to the excellent plastic checkering and the rubberized portion that makes up most of this flashlight. That is not hard rubber. It's a tiny bit on the soft side. And because of that, when you're holding this in hand, no matter which grip you choose, it is solid. It is solid. I love that. And on a personal basis, I really like this flashlight. I really do. It's simple, easy to use. I could put this in my pack, my work bag. If I happen to be with someone and there's an emergency and they need a light, and I mean something a hell of a lot more useful than their cell phone light, don't use your cell phone. We might need the battery life to call for help. Yeah, I can take this out of my pack, hand it to someone and be like, hey, listen, one output, there's the switch. Press it on, press it off. On, off, single output, no problem, no issues. So on a personal basis, yeah, I really like this flashlight. Do I recommend it? No. No, I'm sorry, no. This latch, if you use this as an actual EDC light, the more you open and close this latch, just like that other customer who reviewed this flashlight on 511's official website, I can see this latch failing. Not right away, maybe not in the first couple of months, but this is not something that will last you, say, 5 years of EDC carry and use. That latch, I mean, I'm sorry, I just don't trust it. I don't. I can see already that this latch, which is the weakest part of this design, I can see it failing. Absolutely. And because of that, even though there are a couple of really positive things about this light that I personally like, and personally I don't regret buying it, but I don't expect this guy to last 4 or 5 years down the road if I'm EDCing it on a regular basis. Heck, if that latch fails on me after a few months, I'm going to be disappointed, but I'm not going to be surprised. Just being honest, guys. Disappointed, yes. Surprised, no. And in all good conscience, I can't recommend it. Sorry. All right, guys. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please stay safe out there. It's still dangerous, and unfortunately, it seems to be getting worse. I'll see you guys soon. Take care.